So, what does sugar and other processed food do to you? So, if you eat sugar or processed food, you will make like fats and stuff, but you will not only just make like that visible fat that maybe prevents you from having a six pack or so. No, it also makes fat around your organs, or I don't know if it's around your organs, but like inside, fat inside of you. Instead of as a layer on top of you, it makes fat inside of you, on the inside. And that's the harm. Wait, that's why fat is harmful. We kind of mistake the two a lot of the time, but that's the harmful fat. That's the fat that's really harmful. The fat on the outside, it's not ideal because it's harder to move and it doesn't look as good, and it's not ideal, but it's not all that unhealthy. The main like the big problem lies in that fat that's inside of you, because even skinny people can get that. Even pretty skinny people have that, because that argument is like, yeah, I need like sugar and like these, not like it's like they say like I need like these that unhealthy stuff that gives you fat. But it's not even like fat, like meat fat, right? It's just like that, like these very unhealthy like cookies and like these kind of things, right? And the argument is like, yeah, I need that to kind of be a little bit less skinny, but changing stuff. You're changing stuff about this layer, but you're also changing stuff about this inside layer, which is so unhealthy. Yeah. Now, firstly, they make that kind of fat, but that's not not even the worst part, or it's like one of the two problems with sugar and processed food. The thing with sugar and processed food is that they interrupt a hormone. So I have like made some sort of like diagram out of it to kind of easily follow it. So you end up eating like you end up eating like food, right? Yeah, you end up eating like food. Your leptin goes up. This little L with this like increase mark that goes up. But in the way that leptin goes to like your mind, or like, yeah, it goes to like your perception of it being that, sugar and processed food release insulin, and insulin blocks, or not blocks, but interrupts that signal. And the more it interrupts it. So let's say, right, you eat a hamburger with like 1,600 calories. That's a lot. You were able to get that down pretty nicely, because the amount of insulin over here that's inside of that is pretty damn high. It blocks this leptin signal. Leptin basically is a hormone that says, yeah, I'm full and I have energy to use. Insulin, on the other hand, blocks that signal, and instead of that, it's like I don't have that much energy, but I do have some, so let's store it in fat, and mainly that bad fat. But let's say everything goes well, right? So the leptin goes through, and you're I forgot the name, but it's like it's hard to, it starts with the G. That goes down, right? That's basically like you're hungry, so you're starting to get less hungry. So you're still hungry if this signal doesn't work properly. Pro- yeah, I you know, and then you're still hungry. So you eat a lot of food. The food has a lot of sugar and processed ingredients. You're you're still hungry if you add like a dozen calories in that meal. You're still a bit hungry. So you get that's why you can get down a hamburger with so many calories. Because it prevents that signal of I'm full. So if it always goes well, right? It goes to over here, yeah, you're like I'm full, yeah. You go ahead and spend that energy in like sports, you run, right? You work out, right? Or mentally, you use it, right? And then the leptin and the insulin goes down because you're spending the energy and less and less fill till you're hungry. You're I forgot to name it. I cannot say. I forgot the name. But then this G hormone goes up, which means I am hungry. Let's eat, and then you start to eat again. A very good cycle. Now, why does insulin exist in the first place? It exists because in puberty, you actually need to store quite a significant amount of energy on like growing and developing your body, right? And you have a second time in your life that you need it, as a woman at least, when you're developing a like a kid, right? When you're developing a kid, then child, right? When you're like the when you're pregnant, basically, you need that to store some energy for the baby and for you, right? But in this, even if you're a teenager or if you're in puberty or you're pregnant, um, even like this is too much. This is way too much, especially for even for people in puberty uh, and for people that are not shouldn't have that hormone. It's any like any significant added amount is really this disturbing for your body. And then you're eating more, and you eat a lot more of these foods that are high in calorie but do not fill you as much. And you eat it and you eat it and then, huh? Where is my six pack? That's even just for the looks, right? At the end of the day, huh? I have liver problems. Now, I got some homework for you. I will link two videos down in the description. So you watch this one, you watched my video. I will link a video from around 45 minutes down below. Watch that first. That's a lot more in depth. Then I will link a video down below from a university of Canada or California. I don't know, something with a C, and that's a whole lot in depth, like very in depth. And then go ahead and rewatch this video to just get all the information straight out of this. Thank you for watching out, and just straight on right now, watch the next video, or maybe by the day or so. That's just your homework, right? Well, bye.